What's up, Shawn Hektor-Lewis here at the 2020 IFBB NPC Tampa Pro. And I am standing here with Jasmine Gonzales, IFBB Bikini Pro. Jasmine, tell us a little bit about your story getting into the Pro League.
Oh man, so it took me only about 8 months to get my pro card. I started competing March 2017, did my first show, got 6th place, and then I understood, oh snap, to place and go to nationals was top 5. So I was like, let me get to that next show, got 2nd place, went into my first national show, and I got 4th place, and everybody was like, holy crap, she got 4th place at her first national show. I was like, whoop-de-doo. Went to my next one, Junior Nationals, and I got 4th place, and that's actually when I realized that there was an IFBB Pro League, there was another level. Got 3rd place, and then I was like, okay, I need to get a coach that's gonna take me to the next level. Got with Team Legacy, and then just a few months later in November at NPC Nationals, I won my pro card.
Yeah. So you were competing for less than a year by the time you won your pro card. That's pretty incredible. What do you attribute that to? Like, why do you think you jumped levels so quick?
Oh, well, honestly, during that time I was going through bouts of depression, and I was not in the greatest place in life. So competing was the only thing I had that made me feel confident. It made me feel better. And each time that I rose to the next level, I just felt like I need to keep going, because it just made me feel so good, and it really got me out of that time in my life.
That's pretty incredible, because sometimes you hear the bad part about how you can get sucked into competing. So it's pretty cool that you were able to get back up, you know what I mean? So tell me a little bit about what you did prior to becoming a Bikini Pro. You were in the military, right?
Yes, I was in the military for 6 years. I actually started competing in the last year of my service, but I was also stationed in Okinawa, Japan for 3 years, and I absolutely loved my experience there. I was able to become a martial arts instructor. I went to Korea for about 4 months, trained with the Republic of Korea Marines, and got to learn a lot about warfare training. Then after going to Japan, I went to Paris Island, where I got to train recruits in the gas station, gas chamber, and just train them, get them through boot camp. And it was just a different experience where I was actually able to become an instructor. And I attribute the fact that I became an instructor throughout my whole career in the military helping me become a posing coach.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the same kind of thing. You're still teaching, and maybe teaching something different, but it's still actually teaching.
Yes, so it definitely carried over. So during my last year, I knew I was getting out, and I wanted to transition into something different, to give me a purpose once I got out. So I got into competing in my last year, and it was just one of the best things to get into, because I had discipline, I had structure, I knew how to formulate a schedule to go around my goals, and I was able to smoothly transition into competing and carry on from there.
Yeah, and we say these kinds of things because sometimes people look at bikini chicks as being weak and being soft, and nothing about doing what you did is weak or soft, right?
Absolutely not. No.
Yeah, you're a pretty badass bikini chick is all I got to say. So we're here at the Tampa Pro now. So you've been competing as a pro since 2017, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And how have your placings been coming into this show?
Well, I've done really well. I actually last year got 3 2nd places, and then this year, my first show of the season, got my 4th 2nd place. It's great and all, but at some point you're like, all right, I want to reach the next level. So it definitely is something that's pushed me to keep competing. I don't want to stop. I want to keep going, especially since I'm healthy. But yeah, just trying to reach that 1st place win.
Well, I can tell you, because we work together, so I can tell you, after working with you for the last 3 years, it's like a gut punch every time you get that 2nd place, and I'm just like, please, somebody just give it to her, please, this next time. It's hard enough for me. I can't imagine how hard it is for you. So how do you take that and put that into something that's positive for you?
I always look at every loss as something that I can learn from. So regardless that it was something with my physique, I always try to dig deeper and be like, what can I do better? I'm always striving to improve in any area, whether it's my physical, mental, whatever it is. So I knew that I needed to bring something a little more full of pop for the next show. So I'm chasing that at this point, the little details that they tell you with each feedback. That's what I go with, it just gives me something to work on.
Well, sometimes when you lose more than you win, it motivates you to work that much harder, you know? Who's a #1 bodybuilder out there who is known for this sort of thing?
It's Jay Cutler.
Yeah, and he's one of the greatest. So you become the greatest by failing and then figuring out a solution to that failure. So I think every time that happens with you, okay, what can we do better? What can we do better? What can we nail next time? So what do you think your focus is going to be for Saturday?
It's just to try to maintain that fullness in my glutes, in my overall physique, and not lose it from the time I wake up to go into prejudging. So that's where we are. It's like literally a 4-hour window that we're trying to nail this time to make sure that when I wake up, I look great and I maintain that.
Well, that, and like we talked about this for your last show, one of the things that hindered you at your last show was just your tan wasn't dark enough. All those little details make a huge difference. You went back and got another coat of tan between prejudging and finals, and you look like a different person.
Yes, that's definitely right. So this time around, I just made sure that I'm doing an extra coat a day earlier than...
You're starting today.
Yes, I'm starting today. Usually I do Friday and Saturday, but I'm doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday just to keep myself covered.
Well, when we get through this weekend, what is your ultimate goal for this Tampa Pro show?
Well, the goal always is to win, but top 5 would be wonderful too. But at the end of the day, I'm just excited to be here and to have fun with my friends. So that's also the goal too, to just to remember what we're here for, to reunite with my people, and that's really it.
Yeah. Well, I might be biased, but I have you in first. That's just me, but I might be just a little biased. So. With that said, we wish you all the luck in the next couple of days. I know I'm going to be there every step of the way with you to make sure we get every detail nailed as best as we can, bring your best possible package, and hopefully that translates into a win for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Shawn.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Shawn Hektor-Lewis for Muscular Development. We'll see you later.